She's out.
Where?
Dunno. Down the shops, I suppose.
How's she been today?
Same.
Do you reckon she'll ever get better?
Oh, yeah. And our Claire's about 16. Probably just snap out of it.
Oh, well, that's all right, then.
Damon, how do I know she'll get better? Something badly wrong, though, I know that much.
But you're off having kids, don't it? I mean, it's been putting me off sex lately. I'm quite worried.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm going out.
Oh, when will you be back?
Later.
When? Later?
When? I feel like it later.
I don't want to be stuck in on my own with them.
Damon, I'll be back later.
I'm going out as well, then.
Oh? Can't leave them on their own.
Why not? We've done it before. I'm not sitting in with them. It's worse than a morgue in there.
I won't be late. Just wait till I get in.
I'm getting my own place soon if it goes on like this.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. If you go to university, I'm not staying here on my own. I mean, it's not much fun, is it?
What do you think will happen?
What usually happens, you'll split up.
You've been married 26 years.
I just can't believe me, Dad.
Well, with the Janice Hansen one.
What do you think he's playing at?
Dunno.
What do you think?
I think there's something going on.
Still, if my mum won't sleep with him.
Well, sex isn't everything, Damon.
Do you reckon that's all there is with that woman?
Dunno.
Ah, well, he'll get bored of it soon, won't he?
Doesn't mean my mum will forgive him.
Well, can I or can't I?
Well, can't you use your own place?
Look, I want to impress a lad. I mean, come on. Eileen. I mean, it's not even a nickname, is it? Or an abbreviated thingy. Eileen. Oh, I'm gonna win her here, lad.
She's a woman, Dad, not a racehorse.
Well, same difference. You treat them well, and they treat you well. They come up with the goods.
Is that all you can think of?
That, and ale, yeah.
Look, why don't you try settling down?
Ah, right, lad. That kind of capers for old women.
And old men, Dad.
Who you calling old?
Well, you're not on.
Oh, you can't let me down, son. I'm relying on you.
You're not using Marie's house as a knocking shop, and that's the end of it.
All right, fair enough, lad. Enough said. I had to have a go now, didn't I?
Yeah.
Anyway, you know what I'm like. By the way, now that Michelle's gone, how are we off for money?
I'm all right. I'm still doing the car valeting. Could do with a bit more, like. Well, I could do with a lot more, but I'll just have to wait for that, won't I?
Well, I don't have much son, as you well know, but what's mine, yours, eh? Suck up onto that.
Where'd you get that from?
A racehorse treated me.
Great. That'll come in dead handy, that, Dad.
That's all right, son. Mind you, I wouldn't have to go out looking if I lived round here, would I? I mean, next door's a cracker. Does she ever pop in, Mike?
Only when I'm lonely.
So, how's about it then, Teddy? I mean, I'm desperate, lad.
What?
The house, lad, the house. I've got to have the house tomorrow night.
Put the kettle on there. I'll think about it.
What's yours, mine, remember?
I know.
Well?
Double it, and you've got yourself a deal.
Tarmacked. I'll get it tarmacked.
When?
Well, the sooner the better. Or paved if it's not too expensive.
I could do that.
Gives the job, I could do that.
No, honest. I mean, we get degrees in it these days, so I've heard. Well, like, I can do it. So any time, just give the word.
Well, if you're as good at paving as you are at window cleaning, forget it.
Hey, I'm a great window cleaner. It's a knack. A rare gift bestowed only onto a few. To be treasured. To be envied. You do believe me, don't you?
I think work speaks for itself.
Nah, but honest, don't go wasting your money on paving or tarmac before you've seen me. Now, promise.
I'll have to think about it. You're not exactly popular around the close at the moment, you know.
Yeah, Mrs. Collins gave me one of her scowls.
Well, are you surprised? I mean, the whole close is filled with smoke. My house still smells like a burger bar, and poor Mrs. Grant's been in and out with her curtains at least 10 times.
Well, look, if I was doing your garden, I could make it up with them, couldn't I? I mean, I could finish clearing up for you. I could start this week.
I'll see.
We'll order the stuff tomorrow. It'll be delivered Wednesday, and I'll start Thursday.
Hang on.
Come on, you shouldn't need persuading. I mean, you can see I'm the best man for the job. You'd be mad not to jump at me. At me offer. Oh, well, Thursday it is, then.
No, sorry, Thursday's out. Got a really busy day at work.
Well, Friday's no problem.
Look, I'll let you know.
And I'll promise you won't use anyone else.
I'm not convinced you're the best man for the job.
Well, I'll convince you. I'll do anything to convince you. There's no one better than me.
That's what you said about the bonfire. You seem to have a vested interest in my garden.
Well, it's the work. The paving or the tarmac. I mean, I'd jack the windows if I could tarmac all the time.
Concrete. Perhaps that's the answer. Nothing can get through concrete.
Oh, no.
I want to marry you, Damon. I don't know what you're worrying about.
Don't wake Claire with your cat all in, please, Karen.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were back, Mum. Did you get what you wanted?
Yes, thanks.
You all right, Mum?
Yes, thanks.
We were in the kitchen.
I came straight up to see Claire.
Oh, Damon's made tea if you want some.
Yes, I'd like a cup.
I'm going out to see a friend.
That's nice. Where's our Karen getting herself all dolled up to go?
How are you, Mum? Oh yeah, some new bloke, some student.
Good job I got in the bathroom before her then.
Yeah. Did you go down the shops?
Yeah. And I got back in time to hear you and Karen talking about me and your dad.
I'm sorry, Mum.
You're bound to talk about it, Damon. Things aren't always what they seem, you know.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mum. We were just talking.
I know. I heard.
Look, I don't know what's going on, but if you don't sleep in the same room, you know, I know. I'm 17. You can't expect me to think you just fancy to change your wallpaper. I'm sorry. We love you and Dad. We're worried, that's all.
I could expect you not to think the worst.
But you and Dad have always got on so well.
Yeah, well, things have changed.
Yeah, I can see that.
Look, Damon, it isn't just the baby or your dad. I mean, maybe it's me. You know, maybe I'm unhappy.
Yeah, well, it's not you for six, Ben, isn't it?
How do you mean?
You know, having Claire and everything else. It's bound to, isn't it?
And what's everything else, Damon?
You know.
Yes, I do know. I heard you before. You don't understand, do you? Can't be expected to. Nobody forced you to stay on at school, did you? You just left and nobody's gone on at you about it.
What's that got to do with it?
Me. Me. I'm forced to do everything I don't want to do, and if I kick up a fuss and don't want to do it, then it's all right if people walk off and leave me.
Yeah, but Dad hasn't walked out on you, has he?
Oh, but you wouldn't blame him if he did, would you?
Look, don't ask me that, Mum. I don't know.
Oh, yes, you do. You do know, Damon. Look, I know you think he's sensible to, but I can't forgive him. I think it's a sin, and it's on my conscience.
Look, it's not your fault if he goes out with someone else.
Oh, yeah, well, there's that as well. But he can't be blamed, can he, if I won't sleep in the same room as him? I mean, you said it yourself, didn't you?
It just seems final, Mum, when you move out of the room. Seems to us like you're never going to get back together.
I can't sleep with your dad. It's against my beliefs. It's against my religion. Look, I've spent 26 years of my life with thermometers and charts. Not eating, not drinking, lying still, what have you. I'm a past master at it. After all, I've only had the four of you. But now that's not good enough for your father. He's met Janet. So he's taken the easy way out. Well, look, it makes it 100 times more difficult for me.
I think my dad's on the pill.
Oh, don't be stupid. The pill's for women.
No, he's been snipped. What do you reckon? You know, snipped, scissors. He's having a ball.
Look, I'd give anything not to have it on my conscience. But it just won't go away.
If you reckon that the church comforts you, then you should go. And it wouldn't be my choice, for it's what you're used to. Why don't you go and see one of those priests who've come into the 20th century with us? Someone a bit lively, someone who knows it's not a terrible sin.
But it is a sin.
Well, it must be a sin to make yourself so miserable about it, then.
And my family.
If that woman hadn't poked her nose, then none of this would have happened.
Damon, it would have done.
What if you hadn't had a baby then?
Yeah, if our Barry hadn't gone away. If, well, it's happened, love. And it's not over yet.
Are they gypsies next door?
No! What makes you say that?
Oh, the bed-burning saga and that man. The house has that air about it.
The bed was burnt in my back garden. Does that make me a gypsy as well?
I don't know. I'm glad I found you in my tea leaves, though.
Might as well be living in a gypsy camp. We all know each other's business.
Must be like living in a fish tank.
Does that mean you'll accuse us of being sharks next?
Hey, you.
I think the local entertainment's about to start.
I'm on my way.
Well, what are you doing with the sign?
Pulling it up.
Listen, 20 quid didn't buy you the house. Only got you the lender and go on night.
All right, lad. It'll make her suspicious.
Look, I don't care. You leave that sign alone and go home. I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll put it back tomorrow.
Now.
Tomorrow.
Listen, I don't care what if someone comes round.
Oh, come on, lad. Tomorrow there's no room.
Funny, I can feel the curtains fluttering.
I hope it's nothing serious. I really like Terry.
He was very complimentary about you.
He's a bit of a scally, but...
Scally? All right there, Whacker.
Why, boy, scally? It's a really good expression.
Well, old Scouse Heather should know. Been pushing her batter up Scotty Road since I was knee high to a flea.
I'm not talking to you.
All right, so you got the car going then?
After a fashion, yeah.
See ya.
Why is he taking the sign down?
I don't know. You're really inquisitive, aren't you?
I think the word you're looking for is nosy. Now I want to be nosy in your house.
Oh, yeah?
I've got a plan. But first, let's sit on the terrace and drink this.
Terrace? I'll just get the glasses.
You'd never make it in the Navy, Karen.
Oh, why? What makes you say that?
You can set your watch by a sailor.
Who says?
I've got a mate.
Oh, you bragging or complaining?
I've got a couple, actually.
Must be bragging.
In fact, they're both always late.
You should be late for them sometime. Teach them a lesson.
I try, but the thing is, they always manage to be a bit later.
You should introduce us. Sounds like we've a lot in common.
I think I'd prefer to keep you to myself if possible. Hey, come on, we're going to be late for the ferry.
Fantastic. Best time of the evening. Do you know, last winter there were two things missing. The sun and the sort of company you long for when you're sitting in the sun. Now look at me. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
What are your plans for this evening?
Well, I thought I'd do some clearing up in the garden.
Great.
You're not a gardening enthusiast, are you?
Good God, no. But it means you'll be out the house.
True, unless you devised a gadget that helps me garden from the bath.
That's not a bad idea. Why didn't I think of that?
Well, have you?
No, you're going to have to get your knees dirty.
Oh, dear.
I do want to do some domestic tinkering, though. Very slight, but very, very useful.
What?
Surprise. And there's time before dinner.
Right.
Do you know, this makes me feel like a couple.
You haven't invented a cloning device, have you?
Heather, I was trying to be romantic. I meant a couple with you, not a couple of knees.
Hey, they didn't have all these such things when you were a baby, you know.
No.
Your mother dresses her, Claire, like a fashion model.
She's just so nice.
Oh, I know she does, lad, yeah.
She looks after us, Dad.
I know that, lad, yeah.
And I don't think she's very happy.
Why? What's been going on? What's been said?
Nothing's been said, you just have to look at her.
Yeah, well, it's having a baby, innit? Suck a lot out of her.
Yeah, well, I think there's more to it than that.
So do I. But that's between me and your mother, innit?
And me and our Karen, we have to live here as well, you know.
We'll have to learn to live with it, won't we, son?
Hey, Dad, have you had a vasectomy?
Why, who's been talking?
No one's been talking.
Well, what do you mean?
Have you?
Yes, I have, and it's bloody painful, and it's made things worse, not better. And I don't want to talk about it.
I'm going out. I'll see you later.
Don't suppose you'd fancy doing an ear after you've done that?
No, I wouldn't.
Didn't think you would, somehow. He made a bit of a mess, didn't he?
Yes, he did, rather.
Sorry about that. You wouldn't have had the fire if I hadn't thrown the beds out.
Why did you do it, Terry?
Don't know.
It's a funny thing to do, though, wasn't it?
I suppose it was seeing Michelle in bed with that bricklaying ballet dancer. It knocked me sick.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, no bed, no bad business, that's how I see it.
Makes sleeping difficult, though, doesn't it?
Well, have to be single beds from now on. I've still got one of them. And I've got the twins as well. Anyway, I'll see you later.
See you.
Nosy?
What are you doing in there?
Wait and see.
Tom, I'm hungry.
5 minutes, now go away.
All right, 5 minutes, and then I'm coming in.
It's the most romantic place on earth, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm glad we caught the late ferry. I didn't mean to get bad-tempered before, I'm sorry.
You probably just got something about the time.
Yeah. It's the New York of England, isn't it?
Yeah, looks like it tonight.
Wouldn't you miss it if you went away?
I come back a lot.
Oh, but you'd miss the river. I bet if you went inland, you'd miss the sea. You'd miss your mum and dad.
Oh, yeah.
You would, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah. It's like, half of me does want to stay. Like today, half the day I was thinking about going away. The other half I was thinking about staying.
And what order are those halves in?
That rugby teller.
I'll have to leg it as soon as we get in.
Okay.
You don't mind, do you?
Well, yeah, actually, I do mind.
Oh, it's just that I'm late as it is.
Yeah. So you've said. About 10 times, I'd say.
Sorry.
It's just so boring.
You think I'm boring?
Well, when you've got to dash off all the time.
I'd be even more boring if I never did anything.
I just fancied a drink.
Tomorrow?
Today.
Sorry.
Coffee?
Yes.
I'll put the beans in.
Thanks.
You've forgotten already. Oh. Right. Go on.
Oh!
Marvellous, isn't it?
It's magic. Well, it seems like magic to me, and it'll just switch everything on and off.
Can do just about anything. Well, I couldn't put a shelf up for you.
No, but you could, Tom.
I thought you were an independent woman.
I am, but that doesn't mean I enjoy the prospect of putting up shelves and someone else can do it for me.
I'll think about it.
Will you, Tom?
We can both think about it on our way to Cambridge.
Cambridge? No one mentioned anything about Cambridge. When do we go?
Wednesday. Come back Saturday. I've booked us into a hotel in Ely for the first night. It's great, you'll love it. And we won't need gadgets because we'll have people to do it all for us.
I won't be able to come down till the weekend. I've got to talk a difficult client into a merger. Could come down Friday night.
I've got to be back on Saturday afternoon.
Oh, well.
I can't persuade you.
I don't need persuading. I need to work.
What dedication.
It's bread and butter.
You seem to have too much bread and butter. Why don't you put some jam on it?
Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
Cancel the meeting. Enjoy yourself with me. You could even have a cream tea or two.
They're pastimes for the idle, Tom. I have to work.
Sorry. Who are you calling idle?
You? Not idle. Leisured. You can choose your time for leisure. I can't. I've got to book mine 3 months in advance.
Poor little working girl.
Black or white?
Black. I'll tell you what. I'll swap Cambridge for an alternative pursuit. Tomorrow night. A challenge. A sporting challenge. Well, what do you say?
I love a challenge. My tennis is a bit rusty.
I didn't say it was tennis. We'll meet in a nice little pub, I know.
It's not darts, is it? I'm dangerous with darts.
No.
Pool?
No, I didn't say we'd be playing the sport in the pub. I also want you to meet someone.
Who?
Wait and see.
A challenge and a meeting. I look forward to them both.
Good. And you know what?
What?
Don't think you have to accept all my invitations. There'll be plenty more. And you know what further still? It's time for some music.